Put it on
Recording.
10 seconds.
It's
Put it
recording.
on 10.
It smells like coconut.
Is it recording right now? Alright, this is a YouTube moment, family moment. You know, got me, Alyssa, my boy Fresco,
The realest?
and this girl Keely.
About halfway realest.
I'm making an introduction real quick. What topic y'all want to talk about? Trending topics?
Sex!
Sex.
No, we're not talking about that.
Talking about sex.
Disregard that.
See what happens when the girl gets on her knees, right? You're supposed to throw your hands up like this.
Want to make it happen?
I'm just saying.
Preview?
Preview demonstration 2012.
Going on 2012, you know, good things happening.
Remember the thing that you were talking about?
Amber Cole moment.
What? In the air?
Amber? Cole. Keely? Mo. Keely?
Amber Cole moment.
Amber Cole? The 18 version?
Alright, you ain't gonna get an Amber Cole moment right now. We're gonna try to warm them up into it.
Kim Kardashian little lady.
Oh, what?
What? Kim K. She got paid.
Kim K. So what's going on? What's been going on?
Talk about your mom.
Oh my God, no.
Yeah, let's talk about your mama.
Keely's mom.
We're gonna put this
Talk about
on.
how guys are so complicated.
Well, you know, that'll be our second topic about how guys are so complicated. But right now we're gonna talk about
Keely's
mother-daughter relationship, not specifically
With your mother,
the person.
you should not be so overprotective.
So she's
No,
saying,
actually, we're going to talk about mothers and boyfriends being overprotective.
well, it's not that the boyfriend are so overprotective. It's just the fact that the boyfriend really loves him so much, and you know they just don't want to see nothing bad happen. So you know they just got that feeling where it's like, I just want to protect you.
That could potentially harm the relationship.
And women, they don't like that. And
We only like that to a certain point.
being men,
That's true.
being men, we don't see why they don't like it when they should, because you know they're just showing that they got a man that's caring. But you know that's
Until you
women.
turn gay.
That's women for you.
And we don't even know if fathers are turning gay or not.
Strictly hetero. But if the shoe was on the other foot, though, they would be the same way if we want to hang out with, let's say, a female friend.
Yes.
No matter who she is, how long y'all gonna be gone. So in a sense, you can't. I'm saying they can't look at us like that when they probably do it, but do it worse, because they probably give you hell about just hanging out.
True.
Because they not there to be around, so they don't know what's going on. In a sense, as us as males, yeah, we're gonna do it to a certain extent, but it's you want to see you have fun and all like this, but you know you got a relationship, so don't do nothing that damn you and that could fuck it up. Just saying.
Yeah, it's like, where's our time? Where's our relationship time? You know, like hanging out with your friends is all cool, fine, and dandy. Ain't nobody gonna break y'all apart from hanging out with your friends. But it's like when you got a relationship, you got to give your man and your woman certain time apart. You know, make them, you know, give them certain shit. But when it comes time for y'all to spend time together, y'all just can't say fuck that.
Yeah, it got to be mutual time, because she won't want you hanging out with your boys all the time, and you won't want her hanging out with her girls all the time. So you gotta look at it more of the fact that, okay, you gotta respect that you got a relationship, and then when it's a certain time, you gotta have a relationship with that person.
See, as women, y'all see they laughing. They take what men say as a joke. They take what men say as a joke. So you men out there, you make sure your woman not laughing when you trying to give them a real conversation.
Or like, hey, like somebody told the what do you tell a woman they got two black eyes? Anybody?
Okay.
Anybody out there know the answer? What do you tell a woman with two black eyes?
Don't let your man fuck your eye up.
You told her twice. So in the end.
And men don't be beating on their girlfriend.
And men, true, don't be hitting on your women. Now me, I didn't hit my girl a couple times, but she deserved it.
No.
She didn't bust my lip up, maybe bite a hole through my lip.
That's true.
Slap me, kick me,
That's
punch me.
true also.
So you know she deserved it. Hope y'all understand me out there,
I
women.
did not deserve anything.
Don't hate me.
But that is true what I done.
You know, it's a mutual thing. Everybody had their little fusses and fights, but you know, it just helps build a stronger backbone for your relationship. So, women,
I never did anything wrong.
if you and your man having a bad time, y'all arguing, don't cut it off. Keely,
What?
don't cut it off.
I ain't cut nothing.
Just talk about it, get an understanding of what everybody wants, and then, you know, just go on from there. That just helps build a backbone. So, you know, anybody got anything to say?
That's true, because communication is the number one thing that make a relationship survive. Without communication, then, you know, it can't show. In a sense, and then some people think by you not communicating with them, they might think like you don't care, or you're not this and you're not that. But the fact that they just open up and see, or they understand where you're coming from, and you're trying to see and trying to do that. I mean, because it shows signs regardless, whether they care about you or they don't care about you. They spend a lot of time with you, then they care about you. They're willing to do certain things for you, then they care about you. So you can't say nothing, just slap yourself and you'll understand. Just open up and don't be so stuck in your ways and not open up. That goes for males and females. Because you could have something good and you could fuck it up.
True. Now, women, what topics y'all want to talk about? What trending topics is going on in y'all mind?
Oh, I think we have
Amber, Cole.
No.
Amber, Cole. Amber, Cole. Amber, Cole.
Sucking dick only 14 years old.
Alright, you know, that was a little YouTube moment right there. Now back to the show.
But it was not funny.
Why you laugh?
I didn't laugh.
Your
She
eyebrows
was.
You laugh too.
Your eyebrows move.
So,
They couldn't see me.
y'all said y'all had a topic. What y'all?
She said we
It's
had
y'all
a topic.
moment. It's y'all moment now.
What topic? What topic do you want to talk about?
We didn't got through the boyfriend part. Let's go to the mothers being over controlling. Let's go to that. You know, there's a lot of people out here in this world that got parents who's over controlling and just don't understand certain things. You know, but when you hit a certain age, 18,
19,
it means you're grown.
20,
21,
21, 22.
50 and on up, it means you're grown, right? So that means your mother can't really control what you do. I understand that your parents are trying to be in your life, but, you know, like I said, it's just gonna wedge a gap in between your relationship, and basically it could end the friendship that y'all got going on. So mothers out there, fathers out there, we understand you love your parents.
Love your parents.
That's my
love
bad.
Your kids.
That's my mistake. We understand y'all love your kids, but you know, with certain times and certain things that you gotta let go on. You know, if you want your kids to stay in your life, because I done seen a lot of parents lose their kids over stupid things like being over controlling. You gotta let go. You gotta let them do what they gotta do. Gotta let them learn on their own. They'll never learn anything if you don't let them learn on their own. So you just gotta let go sometimes. You know, I understand you love your kids, you want them in your life, you don't want nothing bad to happen to them, but they'll never be able to truly experience life if you don't let them go, if you don't let them learn for their own self. So parents, just take time to remember that, and you know, just give your kids a little bit more free space, you know. And right now, you know, we all just sitting out here having a little fun, sitting back here talking. You know, we got personal issues in each relationship right here, but you know, we do things to work them out. We do things to make each other understand. Like yesterday, this crazy thing tried to get me locked up downtown.
No, I did not.
Tried to get me locked
no,
up.
I did not. I didn't want to call the cops, but a group wanted
She called
to.
the police.
My group did call the cops, and I ran to my boyfriend and told him to run.
But you know, it's understanding. I understand. You know, what I did was wrong. I should never put my hands around her neck, threw her on the ground like that. I admit for my part. You know, she never apologized for what she do.
Shut
But,
up!
you know, I forgive her. Even though she don't apologize, I forgive her. I still love her, you know. It's just relationship, like I said, it's just gonna help build a strong backbone for the relationship and help you move on and what's going on, you know. But as far as that not apologizing part, you know, I don't really care. It's not a big deal. It may seem like it, but you can't really force somebody not to apologize to you. So, you know, I let it go, move on. So, anyone? End of the show, or what's going on?
Next topic.
Next topic. What's the next topic?
Babies, mamas, babies, daddies.
Baby mamas, babies, daddies. Y'all hear that? We say it one more time. Babies mamas, babies daddies. What about it?
Okay. Guys should own up to their child and not leave them when the time comes, and that they have the responsibility of taking care of them and make sure they have everything that they need.
That's true.
And making sure that everything is all good with all that. In other words, and the women have to make sure the guys are doing their jobs and making sure their child has their diapers, their socks, their shoes, their bottles, their sippy cups, and all of that. So basically, just when you have children, make sure you're financially stable, make sure you have a house or whatever you're going to live in, and make sure you have a car, so if you have to go to doctors or anything like that, then you can have transportation.
Not
And
up the doctors right up the street.
Well, still have my
Because you still want to have transportation because the baby could catch a cold at any moment.
He'll be sick and his life threatened.
Yep.
But if you guys are not together and you guys still have the baby, that means you still have to pay the child support for the children.
She's looking at you
Just
too.
me.
And if you have a new relationship with somebody else, that doesn't mean that you should take it into a different level because that other person is the
Look at the
baby
camera.
mama and the other person has a relationship still because you guys have a child. That's
Alright, well, look at it like this. Alright, you say, pointing out facts and whatnot, say the guy should be on top. Okay, I agree to that because you're saying whatever you had sex with
Nah, I'm looking at the
or
cards.
whatever happened came out, you know, that's your responsibility, and that's your job, that's your duty. But say this, what if a guy doing all that and he ain't with his baby mama and his baby mama still like a bitch to him? Then what? And he's doing everything like this, but she's still saying he's not doing this, doing that. Now, if he's on child support, for the most part, if he's doing, like I said, handling his responsibilities like he's supposed to, he's doing taking care of all his business, he have to. And it comes around to it, she still, and he giving her money out of pocket minus the child support. And she's still saying she want more, and he get to the point, you like, you know what? That's it. I'm not gonna give you none of my pocket. I'm like, you gonna get that from the child support, and that's gonna be what's good. And so if you look at it, she gonna be happy because that's gonna supposed to cover everything. Okay, if she puts you on child support, then okay, you know what's up. Now some people do deserve to be on child support, males and females, for people who have baby moms and baby dads. But if she goes around to it and say your baby mom, she like this and that for her, you did everything right, but she won't put you on that because y'all not together or you with somebody else, and she mad at that fact, and though y'all didn't work it out, then hey, she gonna get everything that's off that child support. That's gonna cover everything. It's gonna cover birthdays. That's gonna cover parties. It's gonna cover everything that's supposed to need. Because she shouldn't take your money, go put it up her ass, ask for money for the kid and everything. Then she come right to her and say she still need this, such and forth, and all like that. But if you doing your weekly contributes to that, or if you're going a little bit past that extent, then hey, she should be satisfied. You can't always be like this, and you can't always be like that. Yeah, whatever happened to split y'all up, that happened. If y'all want to reconcile and work it out, different story. But if y'all not, then, you know, y'all just keep that strictly. I'm forever being this person like because that's the mother of my child, or that's the mother, or that's the father to my child. But you just gotta keep calm about it and try to handle everything in a civilized manner. Now, if the guy ain't doing shit, then yeah, you might have to go to the extreme to get him to understand. Just saying.
So, men, take care of your kids. Man up. You put the seed in that woman. So man up, take care of your child. Top of that, if you get put on child support, then that means you're doing something wrong. So that means you deserve to be on child support. So pay your weekly contributions, monthly, whatever the judge ordered, you know, or go to jail. And they still gonna get the money out of you no matter what. So you might as well just pay up, do what you gotta do, man up, be a man, take care of your child. You know, who wants to go to jail just over their own child, you know? So just man up, be a man. Women, if a man's taking care of their child, don't hate on them. Don't call them this or that, say they ain't doing their job right, because they're not giving you money to take care of the child. The money's not for you. The money's for the child. So don't hate on the man. No, just let them do their thing. But
I think I'm gonna go get that kid and put that kid in this video.
And don't have kids when you're young, because if you're too young, then you don't understand what you're doing. Have them when you are mature age, and you feel that when you have a child that you know what you're doing and all that.
You have to be financially, and then you have to be mentally ready for a kid, because it's a whole game changer. Say if me and her happen to have a kid come around and stuff. Right now, I don't want one. She don't want one, because right now we ain't at the same level. So it's a work in progress, because once you do everything, then you can't accomplish what you want to do, because everything you do has to be put on hold because you have a kid now. So that changes the game. So in a sense, we just have to take care of our kids. Oh, and also, that's it.
Women, got anything to say or nothing to say?
No.
Not camera friendly? Anything to say? That's it.
That's our segment.
That's our show, y'all. Peace out. Amber Cole.
No.
Amber Cole.
No.
Amber Cole.
What?
Oh my God. Is it done?
Is it going?
It's still going.
Oh my God.
That's it.
And don't talk about Amber Cole.
We're not gonna talk about Amber Cole.
Leave her alone.
Right now, this is the post show. Let's call it.
And all you fellas out there, stop talking about Amber Cole. If she wants to suck some dick, let her suck some dick.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't more
It don't matter how old she is. She can suck dick. She can do whatever she wants.
I mean, you can't look at it like that. I mean, because
And posting it on Facebook.
For real,
or
if to be
Twitter
honest-
or anything, that's disrespectful for one, and for two.
You didn't even ask for her permission.
I mean, you can't. I mean, she's a minor. That's
It
child
don't
molest.
matter.
That's R. Kelly all day.
It don't matter.
It does matter.
They
It
should
does
still
matter.
ask, no matter how old she is. Because they shouldn't be
The
posting
dude-
stuff
the
on
dude
Facebook,
was the same age as
MySpace,
her.
or whatever.
He was
No,
Yeah, that was 3. The dude she sucked his dick was 3 years older than her.
she was 14.
He was still a
he
minor
was
as
17.
well.
Oh, she wasn't of age though.
Yeah, she wasn't enough. She wasn't 16 for consensual sex. But she sucked the man's dick. It's all old. Every woman, in my opinion, some women gonna say they don't, but in my opinion,
That's a
every
damn
woman
lie.
gives head. Even if they say they don't.
She lying. She
Not
probably did the most.
truly.
After Christians, they don't do it.
That's
Most
a lie.
likely, if they
Christians
say they
do the
don't
most.
give head, most likely they do. So just pay attention to that men. That may be a key.
And most
right there.
guys say that they don't eat pussy, which they do.
Me? I never said I don't eat pussy. Me?
I'm talking about
I'ma dive in that
others.
shit. I'ma dive in it. I don't care. It's just oil. It ain't nothing. As long as the pussy smell good and it's clean, I don't feel me? I don't got no shame in my game. What's the point? Yeah, what's the point of being scared? I don't got no shame.
No.
Most men eat it. Most women suck it. All women suck it.
all guys eat it.
All guys may eat it. I don't know. I can only speak for myself. Me, I'ma dive in that shit. Put it like that. But
But don't be ashamed of what you do.
I mean, but you ain't gotta tell the whole world.
Yeah, you ain't
So
gotta
if
tell
that's
the
your
whole
business.
world.
What you do, that's your business. What you do. Now it depends on who you do it to or do it with. You know what I'm saying?
Be careful.
They got their own mouth. You just gotta pick out the person who you want to give it to. Now, in my opinion, yeah, at this world, we have a lot of people have sex at a young age and everything. I know I did. But
I
in a
did
sense,
too.
it's all about if
I
you.
did.
To be honest, in the perfect world, they want you to wait for marriage. Realistically, it don't really happen.
No, I don't.
You don't even meet 18-year-old virgins no more. I mean, that's pretty a real sight for real.
Not even
Or somebody
12-year-olds.
yeah, you don't even really see 12-year-old versions no more.
10-year-olds.
You
9.
ain't gonna go 10, 9. We just gonna stop at 12.
Come with it.
Yeah, it's, nobody really want to see a 9-year-old who lost their virginity, unless you like a pedophile or something. But nobody really wants to see that.
About rape.
But now we ain't gonna talk about that.
Yeah, we are.
That's a whole different subject, different segment.
Next subject. That's what we're talking about.
That's a whole hour segment on another
Next
show.
subject. No, next subject.
I don't feel comfortable with that one.
Yeah, I don't either. No, I didn't have people in my family get down like that. I don't really want to talk about that.
So let's talk about our days.
My days, fantastic.
Holding hostage.
I am not a
Let's talk about holding hostages. We're not the Taliban. We're not Al Qaeda. None of that. Government, don't come after us. I'm talking about holding hostages. Okay.
Never hold hostages because they do not come out for this guy.
Well, sometimes when you hold hostages, you come out the good guy.
And by hostages, let's clarify that so they don't say we're gonna go out there and kidnap somebody. But we're just saying, to make a point, okay, it goes back to the parents. To make a point across to the parents, I'm saying you gotta be bold enough. Okay, you're right, hey, I'm holding myself hostage, or I'm showing them that I'm being independent enough that hey, I want to get some leeway. I want to show you that I'm old enough. Let me do me. So in a sense, yeah, you have to take it to the extreme sometimes. See, some people ran away because their folks so old they ain't overprotected. Around back to that. So it hurts. It's a cancerous thing.
True. Women? Y'all want to speak on that subject? See, the women, like they self-centered,
No, we're
self-conscious.
not. No, we're not.
They bring up the subjects but don't want to talk about it.
I didn't bring up the subject.
Well,
My
we'll
friend brought the subject.
Alright, I got one. Insecurities.
Insecurities.
Oh, no.
Detrimental to a relationship.
Detrimental to a relationship, and there's hundreds of millions of people out there. There's like billions and billions of us, but there's hundreds of millions that's insecure. No, there's nothing wrong with being insecure. But thing is, like when you're in a relationship, you can't let that insecurity get to that relationship. You know me?
It can kill it because you can have a real good thing going on. But by you, I'm saying, you with this person, you know everything's going good. And for a sense, you don't think that person loves you or nothing like that, but you actually know that person loves you and will do something just by their actions. And that should be enough though, but insecurities take over and that could be like, oh, he don't love me, or oh, she don't love me, and they gonna do this, they gonna leave me and hurt me like the next person. You don't know, you can't really say. Yeah, it's a gamble.
But if the same person does it over and over, then you kind of automatically.
Yeah, if it's the same person, then in a sense, yeah. But if y'all been together for a long time, then it goes into a different subject or another category. Because it's like, can't really speak to that because neither one of us or all of us isn't married, so you can't really talk about that because it goes to a different subject for when they're married. But as far as relationship-wise, that, you know what I'm saying, the person care about you and all like this, then you should just focus on saying the good parts instead of the bad parts, so you think it might leave you one day or it might hurt you. You can't always focus on that because that's going to be like, oh, you're probably going to leave me or you're going to like this. You talk to your other girls and all like this and therefore, nobody want to hear that. Because if that person really trying to be with you, for real, they could possibly just break up because they be like, well, you got a lot of issues you got to work out yourself and I don't think you could possibly be together. All because of what? Your insecurities. Go say what? You lost a good man, you lost a good woman because you thought they could do the same way you always been done. Let old baggage, let that stay. Don't walk in with nothing in your hand. Walk in with open hands and carry something else. And it's not saying carrying it, but really willing to work with that relationship. No matter what. Stuff can be worked out. Whether it's, I'm saying, y'all got into a bad argument, whether it's, I'm saying, say, possibly, amongst other things. But it always can be worked out to a certain extent. Unless there's no absolute way, then y'all can't reconcile about it, then okay. And split.
Make sure there's something to salvage in each relationship before y'all actually split apart. For those of y'all who don't know what salvage means, stay in school because it's not a hard word to learn. But it means basically, is there anything that y'all can hold on to work on to a relationship? Salvaging, basically. Make sure it's something to salvage before y'all actually just call it quits.
You miss.
Don't open a new door before you close the old door.
Yeah, that's good. We can't go into say you just got out of a relationship, you can't, after an old relationship, you can't just hurry up and hop back into a new one. Not really. It's not really good because you don't think about that what the old person did. Say if it was your old girl or your new or your old guy, you can't say the point to it. You can't. What the new person is, they not that old person, so you can't hold them to their standards. And let's be honest, females tend to do that. Not just to call them out and everything, but they tend to, oh, he wasn't like this guy, or he wasn't like that guy. And guys do it too, though. So, and honestly, like, oh, she not saying you ain't nothing like how she was and everything. You can't say that. One, that hurts somebody's feelings. Two, that's somebody, they don't care about me like they say they do, because they just want, they think I'm that other person. So you pretty much fighting to say get in the spotlight, somebody already conquered it and they took their eyes off that person. So that's gonna make you like, you know what? Her eyes on that person, she want that person, so go ahead and let her be with that person. But it's up to him or her to realize that, okay, that person don't want nothing with me and all like this, but I got this new guy or this new girl in my life, and they want me, they actually want me, so I'm gonna go to them because they're showing signs that they want it.
And don't throw things back in other people's faces.
But you could also use that as an example. I ain't saying you just throwing it up. There's a difference between, okay, you throwing it up in their face. You're like, oh, such and such, you did that. Remember that time you did this and that for? Okay, that's throwing it up in the face. But I'm like, okay, you remember that time when you did this?
Professional.
No!
So,
you never know. We might get caught on CNN.
In a sense, though, you're gonna be like, oh,
I'm not
throwing this up in your face to say this, but I want to point out an example. It hurt my, it hurts my feelings. Like, I feel how you did, I felt like I got my feelings hurt behind it. So, if you just using it as an example, just making a reference to like what was going on and whatnot, then that's just showing that you're just using that example, just taking pieces and bits, parts of it to show somebody, make sure they understand, not just throwing it up in their face. But if they just taking it as you throwing it up in their face, just sit down to them, just tell them beforehand, like, look, I'm not trying to, or you just reiterate it right then while y'all talking.
Anything else? Or is this the end of the show?
I think it's the end of the show.
Yeah.
Alright, y'all.
Peace.
It's the end of the show. So we all want to give y'all a good show, signing off, Amber Cole moment.
Oh,
No.
Just playing. Well, I hope Amber Cole feels better
and
than
that's Cody
everything.
Chris.
Yeah, it happened.
And that's Allie.
And
that's Dickhead. And I'm Keely.
I'm Keely. Oh my God, I'm Keely. But in a sense, Amber Cole, it happened. Yeah, it happened. I know you're not proud of it and everything, but it gets better. Yeah, it's on that, but it gets better. Don't worry about it. Don't face it. Yeah, it's gonna be some tough moments. Not gonna lie to you, but you can get past it. I like that. So we out.
And if you're gonna suck dick in public, Amber Cole, words of advice: just become a porn star when you get 18.
I don't want to say that because, well,
they get paid millions for sucking dick.
but you don't want to send nobody to a life of porn.
True.
That's all they good
She
for.
don't have a reputation to be a doctor. Why the hell?
That's cool. I
would
mean,
she
look,
be
stick to
sucking
what
some
you
damn-
stick to what you good at. I ain't saying that is
Stick
good.
for what your dream.
But
what your dream
if you
is.
got goals to be something, to be a lawyer, doctor, whatever. All the kids, all the saying want to do something. You can do whatever you want, no matter what it is. Just stick to it, stay true, because for all you know, say a year go by, 2 years go by, you say you wanted to quit and you set out on it. Next thing you know, they come around to it. Somebody who started at the same time you did, they done what they did. It's all about perseverance and longevity. If you can stick out with it, you're going to have tough moments, you're going to have sad moments. But at the end of the day, you know what you're going for achievement for.
And don't let nobody bring you down.
No. Cast out all negativity. No negativity, none of that. Alright, now, this is on.
Yeah,
We out.
we're done.
We out.
Peace.
Smile for the camera.